In this quick little video, I'm going to talk to you about how to block negative energy. So stay tuned. Hello, welcome to my channel. This is called Charmed Life, and I'm Tricia Carr. And I have a quick video for you about how to block negative energies. These negative energies could be in your physical space or even in your mind, in physical reality or in non-physical reality. So while I have you here, I do want to invite you to like, subscribe, share, comment, or click the little bell. And click the little bell so that you can get notifications for when I post videos. But like I said, I want to keep this short and sweet. This is particularly, I want to call out a few different types of energies. I want to call out the empaths. I want to call out the sensitives, the highly sensitive people. And I also want to call out the people who have open energy centers in their human design chart, especially the ones that are like from below the throat. Now, having said that, everyone is open and vulnerable to conditioning. That's just how humans are. I just wanted to call out those types because you tend to emphasize the conditioning and tend to emphasize being vulnerable to picking up the outside energies. But see, as I'm talking about the energies that would be negative that are also in the non-physical space, so your own thoughts, this can apply to that. So I'm going to break it down for you in a couple of ways. So to block negativity, let me give you the little technique, and then I'm going to break down how you can use it in different situations. I call it the wall of light. Now, you may have heard of this before. You may have even done it yourself. You may not have even heard from someone else saying it and just invented it on your own. But I definitely am talking about it in a specific way. Okay, first of all, what I mean by a wall of light is, for example, if it's in your physical environment, someone with energy that feels off or discordant to you. So I don't want to say that they're bad. I want to say that it doesn't align with us. You know what I mean? Or maybe you do have someone like an energy vampire in your space. My kitty's talking about it. Or if someone feels threatening. I mean, that's the real deal about being out in the world. Sometimes when I'm hiking, there's a guy and I don't like the way he's looking at me or putting his energy toward me. So, that's just how it is. At any rate, if there is some kind of perception of negativity in your physical environment, in your mind, what we are doing is we're going to create a wall of light or a whole bubble or a whole box of light, if that is what is necessary to kind of keep the boundaries up. This is an energetic boundary. It is a thought form machine. It is a mechanism that helps you to not just feel like a victim, not be defensive even. It's all about the mindset of how you create it, what you're actually infusing into it as you create it. Because I want you to create this wall of light or box or bubble, wall of light as reflective on both sides. So that means that when you put up this wall of light, it will reflect back to the person, if it's a person or an event or whatever it is, its own energies so that they can deal with their own energies if they are negative. However, we also want to take responsibility. So reflective on this side means that it is reflecting back to me how I can take responsibility for this, because we have the law of attraction, if you will, just to sum it up, because we're moving about in the world and our magnet is taking us places, because we are allowing ourselves to pick up outside energies, even if we are highly empathic. I'm a reflector, all open centers. I'm still responsible for my own conditioning or the way that I pick up energy, or the way that I am codependent. I'm just checking on my kitty here. Pardon. Don't, baby. So at any rate, we want to be responsible for it, and we want to take the opportunity that is afforded by the synchrony, the field of synchrony, by being in I know, but you wanted to, by being in the world and living the life that we are, allowing our soul to actually guide us. So if we are guided to that situation without judgment, there is an opportunity for us to be a reflection or to give someone else the boundaries and feedback that help them to actually know you, help them to deal with whatever they're dealing with. And then also to reflect it back to yourself to say, what is this situation that I'm in? Why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel that I need to give my energy to someone else or receive their energy? You want to go away? Okay. So that's an example of how to do it in your physical environment. Once again, mindset is key. It must be composed of the energies that allows for mastery and responsibility, as opposed to defensiveness, which means that you are a victim. You see, that might work for a short term if you put up a defense or block in the sense of like I need a shield because they're bad and I'm not. I'm overstating it just to give us an example. But the long-term results come from actually accepting the situation that you have co-created and learning from it. It actually dissolves karma then. So this is a karma dissolving spiritual technology that we are using, and it helps us to be safe in the moment. It helps us to evolve in the very moment. So that was an example of being in the physical environment. I actually have taken to use it when I am on my hikes and runs, because when I feel someone coming by and they are kind of taking my energy, they're reaching out for it. And then I notice myself going, oh, why are they trying to shake my energy? And I'm giving them attention, or even just like because they think that they want to engage. And then I'm like, I feel like I need to engage, even though I'd rather be having some solitude and paying attention to where I'm walking and stepping on this very rocky path. When I give over my identity, give over my free will to someone else's preference, I fall. I do. A lot of the time. I have fallen many times and injured myself on paths. Usually, I mean, I can think of one really bad time when no one else was there. That was all on me. But all of the other times it's because I've given myself over to some kind of interaction, energetic interaction, that wasn't really a part of my sovereign higher self free will. You know what I mean? I felt like I needed to either feel bad about it, wonder about it, or even just be like, well, they want to say hello, they want to interact, and I say hello, and then I fall. Anyway, point is, in the physical environment, I'm giving you even a lighter case of it, but I have real damage from these lighter situations of giving over my identity, which is a codependent habit. At any rate, that's in the physical environment. Of course, you could be in a party or at a family affair, unfortunately. Aren't there negative interactions there? And you could put up that wall of light, remembering that the mindset about it as you create it is dual reflective, so that you can be in your space, so that essentially you don't see their energy, and they can be in their space and they can take their energy back with them. Now let's talk about how to do it in the non-physical environment, meaning in your imaginal plane, in your thoughtscape, in your feelingscape. This is a way to actually help you to deal with those thoughts and feelings wholly. And so this is definitely not about repressing thoughts or avoiding thoughts or spiritually bypassing thoughts or feelings. It's actually giving you the tool to become neutral and feel it with the feeling sense of unity consciousness or God. So what we can do is, in the non-physical environment, we can use the same principle as a wall of light or a box or bubble of light to block thoughts and feelings, stress, worry, anxiety, and even depressive thoughts or feelings. Whatever it is that you're thinking or feeling about that is not helping you. It is causing constriction in the body. It's causing constriction in the energy. It is causing us to identify with it and feel defeated, feel negative ourselves. It could be about a past event. It could be about a future event that we are worrying about. It could be our judgment of the present, stress, worry, that kind of stuff. So again, not about resisting or repressing the thoughts or feelings. In fact, it's about detaching, a spiritual detachment that actually gives you the neutrality and even moving into the positivity, so that you can allow yourself to deal with the thoughts and feelings in a way that is beneficial. You will actually use the reflective space. So if you can imagine, okay, here's this thought or this event or this feeling I'm having that is negative. I'm going to put it here, and I put a wall of light in between it. So the wall of light here is reflecting back to me that I am safe. I am safe from that. I don't have to identify from it. I don't have to give my energy to it, and I don't have to let its negative energy infuse into mine. I put a wall of light there. I am free from it. Now, reflecting back to me what it is about that thought, feeling, or stress, worry, anxiety, depressive thought that is showing me something, because I'm no longer identifying to it. It's no longer constricting my energy or my blood flow or activating my nervous system in a way that is not helpful or healthful. So then we can allow a positive light process to happen. We will now amplify it by inside our wall or room of light. We will be amplifying it with positive light, and that will help it to process. And it's always about giving us into a personal inquiry, a compassionate personal inquiry. And that's what it's about. We're coming on our own side. Because when we allow ourselves to give our identity over to something that is not our true, deep, perfect, beautiful, divine nature, then we're not really on our own side. And I had some blog article and a couple of videos and everything about how the inner critic and how the inner critic is always wrong. And this is a way to, you could also use it for that inner critic, put a wall of light between you and the inner critic. That's what I have for you. I hope you get the feeling of that. I hope you're feeling the attunement in this. I hope you have fun with it. Now, you know what else I'll say is that with that wall of light, it's beautiful. It feels amazing. It's all of the comfort of all of the archangelic realm and your spirit guides and divine mother and source energy and prime creator. It's everything that is delicious and wonderful and affirming for you, about you, as well as your inner being, as well as that higher self. All of the ways that we are interacting with the truth of who it is that you are. Now, I want to again invite you to like, subscribe, share, comment, and click the little bell so that you can get notifications about videos. And also, I want to invite you to follow me on Instagram. One last thing I want to tell you about is my Modern Mystic Life Coaching, very high value, very low cost, easy, easy, easy. It's only $11.11 a month, and it is a spiritual mentor, this girl. I'm like 100 years old. Lady, I guess I have to say now. Anyway, a spiritual mentor in your pocket. That's what it is, because it comes right on your SMS text. You can just get it right there. It is so amazing. We have live events all included, which are normally $35 for a drop-in, probably more for some of these. But at any rate, it is a beautiful space of light and connection. And the reason I created it was because I wanted to take it off of a platform that commercial entities own and have a real engagement. And also because I wanted to be able to have ease, no logins, you guys. And I wanted to make it so that we can connect regularly and that, we're creating community. So anyway, I digress and I give you back over to your day. Thanks so much for tuning in. I love you, whoever you are.